Your credit score matters. Regardless of how much people tell you, hey, it's okay, don't worry, you're 530 credit score, I can still get you close. That may be the case, but just know the lower your credit score, you are telling the lenders, the employers, everybody out in the world who's going to pull your credit that, hey, number one, I'm irresponsible, and number two, I give you authorization to treat me worse off than you would treat a person with better credit. That is the way it works. Whether you want to admit it or not, that's irrelevant. This is the way the game works. Now, like I said, you can buy a house with a 500 something credit score, but you're going to pay more money. It's going to be more difficult to close. So if that's the case, why even put ourselves through that? So somebody I talked to said, hey, Kareem, you need to do a video and tell people how you were able to get good credit. So I'm like, okay, sure, no problem. I graduated college at 21. From the time I was 18 to 21, it took me 4 years, but by the time I graduated at 21, I had an 800 credit score. So I literally went from no credit to first credit card at 18 to by the time I was 21 years old, I had an 800 credit score. And basically what I did was I went to my two banks, Bank of America and Capital One. I got two credit cards from those banks. Then I also went to the stores that I shopped at in New York City, Bloomingdale's, I think Sears, and it was one more store that I shopped at that I opened up credit accounts. And basically any purchase that I made, I would never use cash, I would never use my debit card. I would always use either the credit card or my credit account. And I did that, and my limits were low, so I think it was like maybe $2,000-$3,000 at first, and I would run it all the way up to the top. But when I made my purchases, I always made sure I had enough cash to pay the bill off in full. And the reason why I ran the credit limit all the way up was because I knew I wanted to increase the limits. And one thing I learned by working at these banks and dealing with these banks, they will not increase your credit limit until you show them, hey, I'm using the limit all the way up to the full. So that's why I need you to give me a higher limit. So I started off at 2,000-3,000. I worked my way all the way up to 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. Even now, I have some credit cards that have $50,000 limits. And basically, I would make all my purchases on those cards, and then I'd pay the cards off in full. So, for example, my Capital One card, it used to pay 1.5%. Now it pays 2. So if I spend $10,000 in a month, I make sure when my bill come in, I pay it off in full, and then that card just paid me 2% in order for me to use it. Free game. You heard it here first. New Texas Realty. Let's get our credit up.